flourishing hair, the key ingredient, the secret sauce, is keeping it moisturized. I mean, there really is. And so he also had asked a follow-up question, was like, so what do you mean by keeping it moisturized? So I had to break it down to him, because like he was asking me, now Raleigh, y'all gonna have to get y'all rolls together. All these taxes I pay, I'm coming from downtown Raleigh, and y'all with these raggedy roads, all kind of pothole. Y'all want to be collecting taxes. Get these roads together, Raleigh. Department of Road or Department of Transportation. I don't know who it is. Y'all gonna have to forgive me for going off on a rant, but I always feel that way about downtown. Why y'all roads so raggedy? Anyway, so he came up with a follow-up question. He was like, and if y'all got questions, y'all can put them in the chat. I'll look at them when I'm at my at the stoplight. But yeah, he asked a follow-up question. He was like, what do you mean? So explain to me, what do you mean by moisturizing? Because some people say use oils, some people say don't use oils. And I said the key is, when I say moisturize, keep your hair moisturized, what I mean is, how often do you shampoo your hair? Because when people hear moisturize, I think by default, not everybody, but it seems like when some people say, when I say keep your hair moisturized, they automatically think it means be oiling your hair every day. And I'm not against oil, but the reason why I have so much, backlash about oil, because people don't use it right. Because I gave this example. When you're thirsty and you're dehydrated, like I'm thirsty right now, let me drink some water. And y'all, this wasn't usual baby shower. Girl, they had me out there on the dance floor. I'm out there doing the electric slide, doing all kind of line dances. I said, what kind of baby shower is this? But I had a good time, though. Sorry, y'all. I'm about to come to a stoplight and look at y'all questions. But what I mean by moisturize is, how often do you shampoo your hair? Because when you're thirsty, that's what I was about to say. Sidetracked. When you're thirsty, you don't drink oil. You don't drink soda. I don't know. Maybe some of y'all do drink soda if you're real thirsty and dehydrated. But I know me, when I'm real hot and thirsty, I want water. Hey, Beth. What country? I'm in the United States of America. Yeah, thanks for joining. But yeah, when I'm thirsty, I drink water. I really don't want no soda. I don't want no juice. Like, if I'm done with a hard workout, or if I'm in the hot sun all day and I'm dehydrated, I want water. Now, everybody else might be different, but I'm just speaking for me. But that's the same thing like your hair. Your hair needs water. It needs moisture. So when you hear me say moisturize your hair, or maybe your hair be dry, what's the point? I want to dry home is moisture. So that's going to come from your shampoo routine. And the reason why I talk about dry hair so much, because it's such a big topic in my salon, because that is a lot of what I see. A lot of new clients come in and their hair is dry. And when the hair is dry, it breaks off, like it's not growing. And that's why I told him the advice. The main point I want to drive hair is making sure you keep your hair moisturized. So yeah, your shampoo routine. So I was basically telling him, like, if your hair is like on a chronically dry side, you need to be shampooing your hair more often. And I don't know what it is about, I think it's like a stereotype, like, and I think it stemmed from when I was a little girl. We got relaxers, and so we didn't want to sweat out our hair. We didn't want to get our hair wet because it was going to mess it up. But now when we natural, we keep that same mentality, like, oh, I don't want to get my hair wet. Well, I know I don't keep that same mentality no more. But I know for a while, with that switch between being relaxed and natural, it was a thing like, oh, I don't want to get my hair wet because I don't want to mess it up. But when you natural, your hair thrives off of water. It thrives. Some people think their hair don't curl, but the thing is, the reason why I think their hair don't curl is because their hair is dry. When your hair is replenished with the right amount of water, your curls will clump together and look beautiful. Especially, I'm talking to especially those who have like the tighter coiled hair. You're the ones who are mainly here like, oh, I can't do wash and go, so oh, my hair don't curl up like that. And I'm like, yes, it does. But if your hair has not been properly trained to be moisturize on a regular basis, yeah, you're not gonna see the curls popping. And y'all got to pull on my glasses because it's raining out here and I about can't see at night. So let me pull my extra pair of eyes out here because it's raining. But yeah, that's the thing. Like, if you're not keeping your hair moisturized, it don't seem like it don't curl up. It's just breaking off and it's flat looking. So yeah, part of keeping your hair moisturized, I have on my glasses. Part of keeping your hair moisturized is making sure you have a good, healthy balance of a shampoo routine. Some people are better with 2 weeks, some people 3 weeks. I really don't recommend going past a month. Ideally, I would love to see a lot of people, especially those with drier hair, I would love to see y'all wash your hair every 7 to 10 days, to be honest with you. Every 7 to 10. So yeah, that's the first thing, is making sure your hair is shampooed on a regular basis. The other tip is, when it comes to moisture, when I say moisture is key, also your conditioning treatments. A lot of people who have dry hair, and they sit in my chair and they be trying to figure out why their hair is dry. I ask them, do they do any kind of deep conditioning treatments? And they don't. They can't even remember the last time they did one. So that's going to help with moisture. The other thing is drinking water. I talk about a lot of my on my videos how healthy hair, the foundation is having, you know, a healthy diet, and including that is we need to make sure we're drinking enough water. So if your scalp is dry and your hair is dry, incorporate more water into your diet, because that's going overall help your scalp health. Thank you for joining. That's going to help your scalp health, and that's going to trickle on down to your actual hair strands. So when we're replenishing our body with enough water, everything is going to thrive. Our bodies, he just ran that red light, or she, and they be having cameras. So I don't know what she thought she was doing. She thought she was above everybody. Y'all hear me just on my little rant as I be driving. But yeah, it starts from the inside out. So when we are drinking a right amount of water and we're replenishing our bodies, it's going to help our skin. It's going to help our hair. It's going to help everything around us. So yes, that's part of moisture. The moisture is key and the secret sauce to your hair care. The other thing when it comes to moisturization as your hair, in between your shampoo days, using the leave-in conditioner. I talked about this on my live a couple of days ago, and I talked about how leave-in conditioners and conditioners that you rinse out have different properties, and you both need both. You don't need to skip one or the other. So some people think, oh, I did a deep condition, I don't really need to use a leave-in conditioner. And I'm like, yes, you do. Or some people just think, oh, I'll just skip or rinse out conditioner, just use a leave-in conditioner. Now, if you're just totally in a rush, I do not recommend this, but I'd rather your hair have something on it. But both of them work together. Like, rinse out conditioner have, and what I mean when I say rinse out conditioner, I'm talking about the one that you put on your hair, you leave it on for a few minutes and you rinse it out. Or the one you put on your hair, you do a deep conditioning, you rinse it out. That's what I mean when I say rinse out conditioner. Those conditioners that you rinse out, those have different kind of properties from a leave-in conditioner. And the leave-in conditioner is basically there as a, what's a good way to describe it? As a insurance package, basically, to hold you over until your next shampoo day. So that's going to help keep your moisture locked in. So when you rinse out your leave-in conditioner, when you rinse out your regular deep conditioner, you're going to go ahead and your hair is still wet. That's going to hold it. It's like your insurance package. And then your extra insurance package by topping that with your styler or your cream or your oil or whatever you're using to style your hair. That's going to lock everything in. So if you want to use oil, that's fine. Use it on your shampoo day. When you shampoo your hair, you condition, you rinse it out, you put your leave-in conditioner, You do your styler, and then you do your oil, or some people like do oil first and then they styler. To me, it really don't matter, just depending on what kind of style you're doing. So long as if you want to use the oil to seal it, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. My only issue, as I told y'all before, my only issue with oil is when people have went weeks and weeks without shampooing their hair, and they are using oil as a substitute, and they're just oiling their hair and just oiling their scalp, and they're wondering why their hair is still dry. And it's like, because you're just putting like a temporary band-aid on your hair. You haven't really gave your hair what it needs. If you want to do it like throughout the week, like once or twice a week, you know, you want to oil your scalp, that's fine. And oil